Cheese. All right, and what's up? Welcome back to That's Some Cheese, part of the Vendetta Sports Podcast Network. Today is Monday, January 17th. It is Martin Luther King Day. Jackson Law is here today. Courtney is here today. So, Jackson, what's going on?
I hate my internet, dude. I hate it so much. Been trying for a solid 18 or so minutes to get it to work.
You're cutting into our show time.
Yeah, dude, that's Suddenlink's fault. Start billing them for lost time. But hey, I did see Verizon has this new home internet thing. And so hopefully it's available in my area, because if it is, 100% switching to that.
And what are the odds of this?
I'm not entirely sure what the odds are. They're just like, oh, we'll email you. But Verizon's pretty popular around here, so I have high hopes.
Courtney, what's going on?
I'm good. Just chilling. Watching NBA games today.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. Bulls got
I missed my, what was it? The WNBA hoodie. My Christmas gift.
Okay. I forgot all about that, honestly.
All right, Jackson Law. I have a few things on the list. Not much, but a few things on the list. First, let's start with you're going to the Senior Bowl.
I'm going to the Senior Bowl.
Yes, you are. Talk about it.
Yeah. So, first off, I've been sick all weekend because it is a requirement to have your booster shot. And I was like, well, I'll go ahead and get the booster shot. And so, yeah, I've been down pretty much all weekend. Honestly, the past 2 hours is the most normal I've felt since Friday evening. I got up Friday morning and Friday evening, started running it was a 102.5 fever.
You're always getting sick.
That's just from the shot, though. I don't get that sick on my own.
You were sick in Vegas. You're sick all the time.
Was I sick in Vegas? I wasn't sick in Vegas.
It feels like it.
You were
sick. It feels like you're
2 weeks
ago. It feels like he's always sick.
That's the allergies. It's always allergies.
He's always down bad with something.
It's sinus.
You know what,
sinuses and allergies. That's what it is.
Okay.
But yeah,
are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
What's the plan? There's a lot to discuss here.
There is. So obviously got to do tons of research. Obviously, I know a little bit about some of the prospects that are there.
Did you look at the list yet? Any guys that you like?
Yeah, I mean it's most of. I can't think of off the top of my head everyone that's there, but most of the quarterbacks are going to be there. So Kenny Pickett, for instance, is going to be there. The dude from Liberty, he's going to be there. There's a lot of dudes. But the plan for me is, because I'm not going to fly in, I'm going to drive, because it's about...
How far of a drive is it?
In total with stops, it's going to be 8 hours.
Okay. So it's a bit of a hike.
Yeah, but it's not bad. It's to me, driving 8 hours is... I can deal with that more than I can the hassle of flying.
Oh, no.
I come from a family of drivers. We drive everywhere. My dad, he used to do software work in Canada. He would drive to Canada every week, there and back.
No.
How long did that take?
I purposely go as fast as I possibly can so I don't have to be on the road.
2 days up, 2 days down.
Oh, no.
2 days worth of driving.
No. Pass.
So, but I'll get in the day before the game, because I've been getting a bunch of emails and stuff. I got the email 5 minutes before Shefty posted.
Well, Jackson, I'm blocked from everything, so I'm living. Yeah, I know. What's that word? Vicariously? Is that the word?
Yeah. So first off, I was surprised to even get it, because you are blocked by the man that runs the whole thing.
And the event itself.
And the event itself too.
The event itself has blocked me. Yep.
Wow, I didn't know that. I thought it was just, wow, that's insane. So just like, I guess kudos to them for being like big people and letting us, attend. So my personal plan is to.
We should talk about this. Do you think there are any odds that you get kicked out like 3 days in?
No, I wouldn't say
yeah, probably not. Probably not. I think you're fine.
Yeah. And so this kind of works out perfectly because I think Cam is going to be there for the practices. I could only
Have you guys talked at all?
Yes, we have. We've talked about it. We've been
you're only going to the game. You're not going to the practices.
I wouldn't be able to go to the practices. That's too long away from like work, and I have a son too, so gotta stay home to help take care of him. But it's just the game for me. I think Cam is going to be down there for the practices though. So Cam will have the practices, and I'll have the game.
So you guys won't see each other at all.
I don't know because I asked him. I asked him when we did the recording. He said his was.
Do you know how bad that sounds? We talk every single day, and two guys have the chance to meet each other, and they purposely you know what? Let's just make sure we're just internet friends.
No, it wasn't on purpose. That's just how. Because initially, we were just talking about hey, what's your plan? This is my plan. When do you plan to get down there and everything? So, but I could just get away.
What's the content plan?
The content plan? Oh, I mean, I guess it kind of depends on what I have access to while I'm down there. I got media access, but it's with the COVID rules and everything, it's do I have access to the players after the game? Do I have access to coaches, scouts,
find out.
Whatever, can I just walk around and shoot the shit with the random scout and be hey, can I use you anonymously? Who you looking at?
Yes.
Stuff like that. So, I'm gonna be poking and prodding.
Yes.
I thought a vlog would be cool.
That's a great idea.
Different stuff like that. That's what I figured that I could do down there. And if I do have access to players or something to interview after the fact, then I can make a collection of stuff, or if I get a really good tidbit from someone, then I could just roll with that for an article. I'll find a way to turn it into content. I'm not going down there for kicks and giggles.
Do you think Cam Moose knows that?
I would say yes.
Okay, let's just make sure this is taken care of, because this is big.
Because he's going to be there for the practices, and he'll get to see all the drills that all the players are going through.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll get to see everyone in a game situation. So,
on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you? I will make sure I'm there one of these years.
Yeah,
I don't care if I'm blocked. I will make sure I'm there.
I'd say it's probably at a 9. I'd say.
Yeah.
Just because from the sole fact that I got approved for a media pass. And now I can use the fact that I got approved for a media pass for the Reese's Senior Bowl, which is a legitimate sporting event that is used by professional teams. It's massive in college football. I can use that as leverage for other events where I can say I and my company, were, as an example of kind of flexing, is we've been previously approved for major sporting events such as the Reese's Senior Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm excited for, and just to be down there, to be around all those types of people, because it's 90% of the people there are scouts or reporters.
Right.
I feel like. With the other,
just come back with 5 phone numbers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We got to get Courtney courtside for WNBA games with Media Pass.
Oh, absolutely. I plan on trying that next season with the NBA.
How do you do? Wait, you just basically you got to know somebody, or you can just apply.
I think you can apply.
Yeah,
I think you can. Yeah, because I've looked it up, and it's a little weird and kind of confusing. because I know like the NBA has its own thing to do, but then it's like specifically for the team that's closest to me, the Memphis Grizzlies, they're just
How far away is
hour
that
away.
drive?
It's an
It's
hour.
an hour.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
no big deal. I make that. I
we
make
can
that
get you in
like
there.
that easy.
We can get
So-
you in there.
And it's, you know, for them, they have someone that you contact. So I would just send them an email, throw them my pitch, you know, and you know I'd probably provide because like in the
Oh,
one
your
for the
pitch gets a
Reese's-
lot better now after this.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
That's what I said a minute
Yeah.
ago. I'll use it as like, you know, like if I'm introducing myself to be like, hi, my name's Jackson Law, writer, content creator for Vendetta Sports Media, applying for a media badge to for the FedEx Forum to attend NBA games, get media access. I said, you know, Vendetta Sports Media, give them the spiel of what we are, who we are, that we've previously been accredited by other events, again, the Reese's Senior Bowl, and just kind of like go off from there.
Mm-hmm. See, egomaniac Courtney before the show, she's like, "You want to talk about the views?" I don't know. I'm not talking about it. I'm just saying we're good enough to be approved for these events. Why
Yeah,
are we not
and we're-
going to them?
And our views are, I think we're on pace for one of our best months ever.
Okay. Don't get too specific.
I'm not getting too specific, but I'm just
Okay.
I'm just saying that it's like
Yeah.
we're always continuously growing. Like we haven't stopped growing. I'm not
Right.
gonna get specific.
Right.
My dad, that just reminded me. My dad, he's going to the Pro Bowl. Tell him to go down there and create some content.
There we go. But yeah, so again for like the Grizzlies one, there's like someone with the Grizzlies organization that you could email to,
That sounds
They have-
simple.
and they have their name plastered up on the website, on their website. And so yeah, I would just see if, you know, like if you want to do it for the Aces, if they had like a media relations person, and if anything, they could just direct you on what to do to get approved by the WNBA. Because I would figure
I guarantee we can get you in there.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee it too.
Because it's not. I mean, like I've been to a couple games, and I mean, there's a lot of people that's courtside, but it ain't like NBA courtside. So it's just
We get you in there. Take charge. Start bossing people around. Don't take no for an answer.
okay.
All right. Second thing on my list. I did an emergency press conference. What was it, 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I don't think people got excited enough about it. You were in the chat. Brian Tan came onto the recording.
I was like one of the only people in the chat, so
Yeah, I know.
I remember this now.
So I want your reaction to this, but long story short, we are partnered with the Department of Education, and we are going to be specifically working with the CS for All computer science kids to start, but we will be expanding into more programs. So big news. So I'd like your reaction, Jackson Law.
Oh, it's massive news. You know, we get some good interns that I think could be really good from the sound of it. And then of course, you know, always, you know, down for mentoring the youth and teaching kids, you know, how to
Absolutely.
be functioning members of
Absolutely.
society. So, you know, I'm all about that stuff, man. I honestly love like teaching.
Always paying it
Teen-
forward.
like teenage, high school age. I'm always down to help that age group out. So
Always
you know,
for the
I
kids.
think it's big. So for the kids,
Yeah, for the kids.
and then again, you know, it's big for us because we're partnered up with New York's
Sure.
freaking Department of Education, man.
Sure.
It's one of the most populous states in the union, and we're partnered up with their Department of Education. Our name gets shot up to the top of their list, and then we're going to have more of these kids come through and gain valuable, not just workplace experience, but life experience. Again, getting to the teaching, you know, for the kids, not just how to work, but how to be a good person too.
For the kids. Yep.
For the kids.
Mhm.
That's
Gotta let the
a big unk for the kids. You know, that's
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
big unk is for the
Absolutely.
kids.
Absolutely.
That's the next big unk march. Next line in the big
Yeah.
unk march for the kids.
I love it. I'm in.
But
I don't know. Brian Tan threw around the word government funding.
I
don't know.
I mean, if the government's going to waste any money, I mean, it might as well waste it on us, right?
That's not wasting money at all.
Well, I know, but what I'm saying is
for the kids, Jackson Law.
I mean, it is for the kids, but I mean, you know, they're throwing billions of dollars around for nothing. You know,
sure.
I mean, what I'm saying is like they're wasting so much money. Give us some of that money that they're wasting so we could put it to good use.
I'm partnered with the government, Jackson Law.
You are indeed partnered with the government.
Absolutely. For the kids.
For the kids. We're doing it for the kids. Nothing else.
What else? Last big thing on my list. Now, I think this will go down as maybe my greatest idea of all time. I'm not sure I can ever top it for the rest of the time I'm alive. We are officially doing what is called, I think is what it's called, working title, Vendetta Mentorship. So after Cheese, so I don't know the results. Nobody knows the results yet. After this episode, we will be drafting interns. So the vets, the draft order has been set. The vets will pick which intern they want. We'll go throughout the semester. We'll check on people. We'll make some videos. It's going to be fun for everybody. Best of all, the interns have another person to look an eye out on them. So no more excuses if they fail, I think. So
I mean, unless they're just
I'm kind of rambling, but
the worst.
Yeah, I'm kind of rambling, but how excited are you for this intern draft?
I mean, again, I'm always down for helping the kids. So
absolutely for the kids. Everything is for the kids.
It's the name of this episode, For the Kids.
Yeah. Courtney, what are your thoughts on it?
I think this will cause like more production. Because like,
do you like it better than Survivor?
Yeah. Definitely.
Jackson, do you like it better than Survivor?
I mean, a Survivor was about as tough of love as you could get for kids.
Oh, this is going to be too.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be tough love. It's gonna.
It has to be,
obviously. But I mean, it's not like as severe though.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Well, yeah. Right.
No.
I mean, it kind of. I mean, we'll get into what the ramifications are. You know, if your intern quits,
right,
and everything, or you lose. So.
Well, speaking of which, if your intern quits, now, I think these are two good rules. If we can add to it, I'm open to it. But if your intern quits, I get to pick the person's like Slack tag. Mm-hmm. So it would just say, you know, Jackson Law, something. And then the second part of the punishment would be if your intern quits, you get the last pick the following semester.
So my question is, so like, let's say someone's intern.
Go ahead. I'm muting my mic. Something else is printing.
Okay. So if someone's intern quits, so they have to change their name, and then they get the last pick for the next session of interns. If someone else's intern quits, obviously they have to change their name too. Would they just get the second lowest pick regardless?
Well, yeah. If the people quit, they're just sent to the back.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. But it's the first person's who quits.
Yes.
Gets
in order.
The very, very last pick. And then
in order.
We just keep going from there. Okay. Yep. Gotcha. I just wish I knew more about the interns. There's only one intern that I know a lot about.
Well, it's going to be electric because Courtney has already uploaded all the videos into the StreamYard. She's the only other person besides me that has seen them. And the only reason she's gotten to see him is because there's no chance in hell I'm putting those videos on the StreamYard.
Yeah, but also Chick got to train a lot of them, so he knows which ones were
listening and
which weren't.
I also think people could have easily said, "Hey Trey, what time do you do interviews? Maybe I could hop on with you to see like which interns you're interviewing and which ones are possibly coming in." So people could have done those at any time.
That is also true. I will rebuttal with that. and say, for someone like me, I have work, so I can't.
Right.
I can't be there for every single one of them. That's my defense.
But, I think people can do as much research on these people as they want. They got social media handles. They know what school they're from,
Yeah.
So
I will say, downside, only one person when I said, hey, make sure to put your socials down so that way we could follow you and support you. Only one person did. I was able to find someone else because the Vendetta main account liked or retweeted something that they did. This person did because I forgot who it was.
I did that, and I only did that because that's his first post, and he already started.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So I saw that, and I followed him. So, but the fact that he's done a couple articles, because obviously I see other stuff he's done.
Okay.
The fact that he's being productive early on kind of moves him up, in my personal opinion.
Okay. So Jerry Walker's moving up the draft board for Jackson Law.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty short draft board because, like I said, I literally know like two things about two of these people, three technically. Okay, so it's like if it's like the two or three people that I know even just one thing about are gone by the time it gets to my pick, then I'm out of luck, dude. It's just firing from the hip.
So Chickster had a great idea. I wish he would have did it this year, but he said he's going to do it for next semester, I guess. He was going to put out a mock draft based on all the people.
Board,
yeah. No. He was going to post it on the site.
Oh man.
He was going to post it on the site, a mock draft for where he thinks all the interns is going. And I told him to try to make stuff up. Sources say.
Okay. Yeah. I remember this convo. Yeah. I remember seeing that.
Sources say X, Y, and Z benches 450 pounds.
But then they need to be stuff that it makes sense. Like if Chick thinks that they could be a good writer, then it's then they ran like a 2.540 or something like that.
Yes,
like something insane. And it's like if he's wow, this person's gonna be really good. It's gotta be something insane like that. Where it's the rest of us, it's like, okay, we know this person's good, but we don't know does that mean that the best writer?
Oh, there's some politics behind the mock draft. There's always politics behind the mock draft.
There's always politics, and I love Chick, and he's 100% gonna be like, I'm gonna go put in these false reports so I get my pick.
He has a big board. He literally has a 1 to whatever.
And he's keeping it to himself.
Big board.
He's not sharing it with anyone. I remember Craig asked for it today, and he's like, "Nah, man, I lied about that." And then I'm like, "I don't know about that."
Yeah, but I also gave Chickster the 8th pick, so I think I incentivized him to really do his research. If he had the first pick,
9th.
Yeah, he would have slouched it.
I mean, I wouldn't want the first pick either. That's so much pressure, to get that one right.
I know who Kriegs is picking, by the way.
You do or you don't?
I do.
I'm
not gonna reveal the name.
Yeah, don't reveal the name. But how confident are you in that person?
Oh no, I think he'll be good.
Okay.
I think he'll make it at least.
Okay.
Well, it's a dude.
Yeah. I
should also mention video intern Jamie. She's grandfathered out of this. She was here before this started, so Sophie's going to be mentoring her just as let's have two awesome video people.
Yeah, she actually sent me a short, but because I was sick over the weekend, I couldn't get it out. But I got an idea to still make it relevant. So
okay,
her work won't go in vain. I promise.
That's good. I'm glad she's sticking with this. I don't know why I call them NBA shorts all the time. YouTube shorts.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of NBA, which they're not shorts, but
they've been good, by the way. I like them.
Oh, I appreciate that.
We should be treating that YouTube the same as posting on the site, in my opinion.
We should, because you saw what happened.
I'm splashing these PS5 videos.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Halsey video that I did
did great.
It did great.
Yeah.
It's still pulling numbers. A couple days later.
By the way, I was thinking about this. we need somebody blogging at night. Like,
Yeah.
I just always I'm like, okay, I just work things around my own brain. It's like, that's so selfish. Like, I go to bed early-ish. There's so many people awake at 2 a.m. We should have people blogging at 2 a.m.
Yeah. Here's what we need is we need West Coast writers is what it is.
Yes.
Because there's so many
Jackson Law, we're going to be a West Coast company soon.
That's true. That's true. So that's going to help. But what I mean is just like people on the West Coast, because there's West Coast events like that game specifically where that happened, where it was the Lakers versus the Grizzlies, and Halsey afterwards was tweeting about like how big of a mouth Desmond Bane has, and like there was all the trash talking going on because LeBron like just straight up shoved Desmond Bane in the back and was talking all this trash to him. And of course the Grizzlies, I mean, they're all like 23 years old, so of course they're going to be talking trash too. So, you know, in my mind, I was like, oh, that's going to be something. Hey, Scarlett!
What's up?
What's up?
You, what's up?
What's going on?
Oh, you know, here. I took forever. I had to get my physical therapist. My arm was killing me.
Really?
So, yeah. So
see, what you got to do is if you just tell yourself it doesn't hurt, it won't hurt anymore. I promise.
I tried that, and I couldn't sleep. And
no, you didn't try. You didn't try hard enough. You didn't try hard enough. It's all
I do
here.
like you then, you know. I do like what stuff that you do to help get rid of pain.
I'm not going to go down that road. I'm not going to go down that road. So, Scarlett, do you...
medicine. It's medicine.
Yeah,
medicine, right? Yes, medicine.
Purely legal.
So, Scarlett, do you know what we're doing today?
No idea.
So I listed you as an alternate because I'm just guaranteeing somebody isn't going to show up. So basically what we're going to be doing is implementing a new policy. And I think it's just such a great policy because how you always say, you know, people aren't doing their jobs. They're just kind of being lazy, you know, all of those degrading things that you've said to me in Slack about all of the employees that we have.
Okay, first of all, I'm not the only one. And yes, I understand. Yeah. I don't know who is his now. I haven't been paying attention, so I wouldn't know.
So what a brilliant idea Trey had is what if we can just kill two birds with one stone? And now there's a new policy called Vendetta Mentorship, where every single intern will be paired with a veteran presence so that they can coach them along the Vendetta journey.
So smart. You see, I got a smart boss. I got a smart boss.
Queen. Yas queen.
Yes. Yes. No, that's
so
a good idea. I think
we're also going to be creating a game show out of this so that, you know, people can watch it and, you know, be invested with all these lovable interns that we're about to have.
I haven't met any of the interns, but yes, that's a good idea.
That's okay because each one of them made a minute-long video so that you can get to know them before you pick which intern you want.
Look at you. You're so smart. Is that Trey? Is that Trey that I know?
My thoughts are valid because I am smart, Scarlett.
That's true.
Okay, Scarlett, I wanted you on the show because I wanted you to talk about your... Well, there's two topics I have for you, actually. Your lovely site redesign that nobody even knows about. Well, barely people know about.
Well,
so I want you to talk about
it. Okay, sure. So with the redesign that we're focused on for the website, which I already told you, but I'm just going to tell everybody now, is we're focusing on emphasizing better of the story, like visually, because obviously the story is fine. You can read it, like, and you guys' stories are good, but people also based on visual. So, you know, so by emphasizing the image.
Are you calling me ugly?
I thought your website. I thought your website horrible, not you. Okay. He's like, I'm done. But basically, it's so that way people like to imagine, think, right? There's pictures and books, right? You get it. The book is a nice story, but if it's all words and words, you have to help the reader by also implementing more images and having a clean surface, basically, right? Because right now it is messy at the moment. It's too many ads, or there's things are interrupting it, or things that are bothering with it. So I'm trying to make it where it's more user friendly, so that way people can read it just like a real book, nice and clean, no disturbances.
Okay, so 1 to 10, what is the current site?
Courtney, you told.
No, not me getting thrown under.
Listen, I have a net worth based on the current site. So credit to Trey for doing something,
I get it. I completely understand.
We're turning chicken salad around here, all right?
I think we should definitely focus on mobile too. I think the mobiles are like off. So I don't think like the computer version's terrible, but the mobile can be a little.
All right, Scarlett, give me the 1 to 10 on the current site.
Well, it's actually not as bad. It just needs a little cleanup. So honestly, I'm going to give it a fair rating of 6 out of 10.
Trey probably needs to clean up a little bit more himself. So, it makes sense.
Yes. So the thing is, the website needs to be more mobile friendly. Remember, everything's like 99% mobile these days. So we had to make it more.
I use my computer for everything.
Yes, but people use their cell phone for everything. New generation.
I have my cell phone hooked up to my computer because I don't use my phone like that.
Yeah, like I use a computer all the time too, but again, we do use our mobiles when we don't have time. Like you're on the street and be like, oh my goodness, did Jackson Law post that he was supposed to post? You need to check your phone, and you need to see that. So that's why we always use mobile for the smallest things you don't even pay attention to. So again, it's not just really about the younger generation; it's about using it for the inconvenience.
We're for the kids.
Exactly.
Totally.
For the kids.
Totally.
Absolutely.
For the kids.
Yeah.
But again, another thing that I want to talk about the website is that we also have to make it for all audience. And right now it's more like, your standard blah, blah website. And that's not what you want. You want to attract the younger audience, the older audience. So that's why my design has to be with all the audience that we have from different age ranges. So that's why it's important that like I make it kind of, what you call it? I like the colors that we chose, which is the mint and the orange.
Yeah.
Again, we want to make it a little bit more hip, but at the same time keep it professional. So that's how you want to do your websites. You want to keep them as professional as possible, but also make it stand out to the majority of your audience that you have, obviously you got the young folks that are interested, holy cow, English, and sports too. So we have to make it accessible to also those younger audience as well. So
look good, feel good, play good, get paid good.
Get paid good, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So can you tell, give me a couple, details about the site redesign for the viewers?
Okay. We'll tell you.
Author page is coming.
Who?
No, we don't want to put. We like teases. Give them a full blue balls situation over here. Yeah. Tease all of them.
Oh, my goodness. I forgot my brain got disfocused now. But back to the website. But when it comes to redesign, again, it's just making it more variable, friendly for all audiences. And I can't really describe all the details. This more has to be shown. I am remaking it in the background. So it means it's not going to be seen live yet until we give that. But I'm going to start being developed that. This week. I already started developing it and start putting things together, and I'll show you later.
Okay.
But
I do have one more thing for you.
Yes.
So every employee was required to do the end of the year review.
Yes.
Ariel fired herself because she didn't want to do the end of the year review. So how do you feel about that?
Ooh. Well, I don't know if it was a personal situation or if it was on purpose. You think, but that's the problem, I don't get that detail, so I can't really say how I really feel about it. Because somebody's going through something, then it's not really her fault. She just can't. You know what I'm saying? So maybe she has no choice. But she just probably couldn't make it. That's how it is. Sometimes you can make it within the job world. That's required, and if you can't, that's how it is,
Scarlett, what are your thoughts on being on camera?
I don't know. I'm kind of used to being. I'm actually used to it because I used to stream before, so it's not a big deal for me talking.
What do you think the rest of the employees think of you?
Oh, I don't know. What do you guys?
Do you ever get tempted? Do you ever get tempted to be like, "Fuck off," just to all of them?
No. I don't, because I haven't met anybody who's mean or anything like that for me to be.
I'm really nice, right?
I could think of someone that used to be here that Scarlett didn't like too much.
Oh, that's right.
Who was
they messed with your stream overlays.
Someone messing with the stream.
Oh yeah, who was it? I forgot the name. I forgot.
Ooh, I remember that, but I forgot too.
Right, Scarlett? Trey's really nice, though, right? Trey's really nice.
Yes, Trey's a good boss.
He's a great boss.
He's a great boss. A little bit of a pain in the butt sometimes, but he's a good boss.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't be any fun.
That's just true. Yeah. You gotta have the crazy boss too at the same time.
I'm not crazy. I'm just misunderstood.
This is true.
Yeah.
But hey, I still stick around, so there must be a good
boss.
Don't
worry. You're gonna be on for the intern draft, but take like a 5-minute break. Come back in like 5 minutes.
Okay. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I don't know.
It was great. It was great talking to you, Scarlett. It's always a blast.
I'll let you guys go back to New York. All right. Hit me up later. All right.
That was fun.
Oh, it always is. It always is. Any final thoughts on the draft coming up? I guess maybe. What should the prize be? Did we talk about that? What should the prize be for the intern that wins? Does the intern get a prize? Does the mentor get a prize? I don't.
So
that we haven't figured out.
How are you basing off of who wins? Like, what's the criteria?
I think it's.
I'm the judge.
Trey and I thought we were gonna do it to where it was like, because we do like the updates where it's like everyone is kind of talking about everyone else's intern. Like it was like 2 weeks after the draft, everyone gives an update on all the interns that aren't their own interns.
And that's definitely gonna factor in.
Okay, but ultimate decision lies with you. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. This is a weekly thing.
About Jackson's intern?
You don't have to. You could say something about Chickster's intern.
Just like the way that I told Trey about it is like pick one that you think has been outstanding and one that really needs to pick it up.
Yeah.
Or one that you have a critique with, I guess.
Okay. We just need to figure out a prize. I don't know. I'm so excited.
I know we talked about automatically like winner gets first overall pick the next year.
Yes.
But as for like anything else, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Anthony Fontanella owes me like 4 hugs. So I can't hand those out yet. I'm still due for those.
You gotta go to New York. You gotta catch him.
Maybe the prize can be like
especially because you gotta go see the kids in person. Big Unk has to go see his nieces and nephews in New York in person.
Yeah. All right. One last thing. Mike Mayock got fired. I don't have to hate the Raiders anymore.
Yeah.
I seriously, yeah. I'll root for Chickster as much as he wants now. I don't care. That guy's gone.
It's just insane.
Such a fraud.
The Mayock and Gruden era is such a fever dream, and now that it's over, like I don't know. It's like, do you try to like get rid of Carr and like your other like decent players and just
they had to fire Mayock. They had to fire him.
Well, you can only draft so many. You can only draft so many Alex Leatherwoods. When you do.
You had to, because it was either okay. Gruden made really bad picks, but he's not standing up to him, or he's the one making really bad picks.
Sounds like Miami with Chris Greer, but Chris Greer still has his job.
Yeah, you got to fire him. Yeah, I think both people should always go.
Yeah,
first time. Well, no. The second time Vegas gets a professional team and it's a hot mess. I don't like this.
You're gonna get an NBA team soon.
I hope not. I'm trying to move back.
It's gonna be Vegas and Seattle. Those are the next two cities. It's like almost a guarantee. It's like if there were betting odds in Vegas and I could put like a 2 parlay down on Vegas and Seattle as the next two places to get an NBA franchise, that's easy cash.
I bet you can. Sonics.
Oh, okay. So just bring them back.
Yeah, just bring back the Sonics.
Sure.
Okay. True.
Even the commissioner has said that he wants to bring back the Sonics. So Seattle's getting a team.
Well, I hope Seattle.
All right, Jackson Law. What else we got? Anything else? Done? We got a draft to get to.
Yeah. No, I think I'm good.
Courtney?
No, I'm good.
Come on, say something interesting.
I'm about to be in the next.
Be honest. When you saw Chad for the first time, did you want to slap him just a little bit?
No.
Trey always trying to
a friendly look to him.
Okay. All right. That's going to do it for That's Some Cheese. Make sure to follow JLaw1995. He's all up in the I try to say Grizsphere. Is that a word?
The Grizz Twitter sphere. Yeah, Grizz sphere. Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. I'm in a lot of Twitter spaces right now, getting a lot of followers.
Yeah, I notice.
So interacting, trying to network.
Good. Love it. Plumber Courtney. Myself, Trey Dauber. Hey, maybe we'll get show handles now. You know? New interns, show handles. I think we should have some like highlights.
I mean, that's kind of what I've been saying to do, and like, post them on TikTok. Okay, speaking of, real quickly, have you seen the numbers? Okay, yeah, but have you seen the numbers that the Jim Arrange Pod has been doing?
Yeah, he's doing great. Absolutely
doing great. That's what I've been
trying
to
him.
Tell these people. Good job. Anyway, in the show.
Yes.
We got a draft to do.
Yeah. Subscribe. Done.